Hello, my name is Mary, and as you can hear in the background, I have my two girls with me, Dolly and Tippy, and I am sending this video from my car, which also happens to be my home. I am homeless and living in my car. I've been homeless for nearly 2 years because the housing authority in the town where I live, which I will not mention for my own safety, not the housing authority's comfort, keeps losing my file or dropping me from my list for no reason. So I am, and here where I am at night, it's been down in the low 30s. So, and I have diabetes and stage 1 kidney disease, which means I am not in a good place right now. But anyway, I thought I'd let you know one of the things I'm doing to keep myself occupied and keep my spirits up. I like to sew and I like to quilt because I also have post-traumatic stress disorder, and I also happen to be on the autism scale. I have Asperger's, and I love working with fabric. I guess it's one of those sensory things, but I love working with fabric and I love color. So while I'm sitting here with my girls, on my days off from work, I work for an internationally known fast food restaurant chain, which shall forever remain nameless, because they don't care about people with disabilities. But anyway, okay. But while I'm sitting here on my days off and don't have much else to do, because I have no home to clean or anything like that, I keep getting myself off topic. I like to sew. I like to listen to audiobooks on Overdrive. Fantastic app. It's on Google Play. You must download it. If you've got a current library card for pretty much anywhere on the planet, you can check out audiobooks and things like, and ebooks, stuff like that from your library for free. But anyway, okay. While I'm listening to audiobooks or listening to public radio, I like to work on quilt blocks. I'm working on a yo-yo quilt, and I'm also working on a sampler quilt. A, because I like to do stuff like this, and B, because God knows how long I'm going to be in my car, and right now I could use something to keep myself warm. So, excuse me, I'm sorry. But anyway, I just thought, let's see, right now, this is one of the projects I'm working on. This is half of a block. It's called Twin Sisters, and I love it. I fell in love with it. It's from Barbara Brackman's Civil War Sampler Quilt book, and I fell in love with it because my daughter-in-law has a sister who still lives in England, and they are thick as thieves, and I love them both dearly. And so the block stands for them, but it also stands for my two daughters who don't talk to me. They think I'm pretty much a waste of oxygen, even though I am homeless through absolutely no fault of my own. But I'm also working on what is called a yo-yo quilt. And I'm trying to find you... Let's see. Okay. Here is one of my yo-yos. Now, you'll notice that it is in roughly a circle shape. And you'll also notice in the middle there is the puckered up ring. It's where you take a circle, and it, depending on how big you want your... I'm trying to find one that hasn't been... Oh, okay, here's one that has not been sewn yet. And my circles that I'm working on for this quilt are roughly 7.5 inches across. Okay, so here's one. What you do is you simply needle and thread. It's the only way to do it's by hand. Okay, needle and thread. And with the wrong side of the fabric facing you, you turn under about 1/4 of an inch-ish, and you take some fairly mid-length running stitches all the way around, and then you pull it real tight, and it sucks up into this little poof, and you turn it right side out, and then you pull the thread to make it suck up, and then you take some more stitches around where it is pulled up tight, and that helps it pull just a little tighter to make the ring a little smaller. The side with the button, what I call the button on it, that's your right side, and you can just sew, like for the quilt, to make yourself a bed cover, you can either just sew however many you want, random patterns, whatever, circles. I've seen some of the yo-yo quilts that are made where no two fabrics are duplicated. I'm doing mine in what's called a grandmother's flower garden pattern, where there will be 6 poofs of one color around the outside, and then a center, like I'm using light colors like light yellows or creams, stuff like that, to make a flower. Okay. And they are just absolutely fabulous. But that's what I'm working on right now. I guess that's everything for today, March 17th. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I've been working with lots of green fabric today, so no one can pinch me. But everyone have a good day. Try to stay warm, and contact your members of Congress and your members of the Senate, and let them know they need to do something to help the homeless people in this country. That, and this is the wealthiest country on the planet, and for there to be only even just one homeless person in this country is just criminal. So contact the government and let them know they need to do something to provide affordable housing so that there is not one single homeless person in this country. Thank you. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed week. Goodbye.